Hey guys, and welcome back for another restorative flow. Today's session you won't need anything at all other than some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and whenever you're ready we'll begin with a gentle warm-up to start. So we'll just begin today's session with churning out our wrists. So you can either swivel your wrists like so, or you can interlace your fingers and churn them this way. Whilst you're doing that, see if you can just stand on one leg and rotate one of your ankles, maybe do 10 rotations in one direction. And then when you've done 10 rotations on one foot, we'll swivel around and do the other ankle as well. So you might want to change direction with your hands. So if you're rotating outwards, rotate your wrists inwards. Might confuse you with what you're doing with your foot. See if you can do it, the challenge is there. And then when you've done 10 rotations on the other ankle, we're just slowly going to come back actually. Hey guys and welcome back for another short flow. Today's session is a 30-minute restorative session. You don't need anything at all, just some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and whenever you're ready, come and join me on your mats in a supine flat back position. So we're just going to begin today's session with some breath work. So get comfortable on your mats. Have your hands either out to the side or on your belly, wherever you need them to be. And in your own time, just take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Think about drawing that breath all the way down into the base of your stomach, filling up from the bottom all the way up to the top. And then when you've taken those 3 deep breaths, just slowly bring your knees in towards your chest, hug them with both arms, and you can begin to make circles with your hips. Maybe do 5 rotations in one direction, and then 5 rotations in the other direction. Those circles can be small, they can be big, they can be fast, they can be slow. And then whenever you've done those 5 rotations in each direction, just gently bring your knees in towards your chest, hug them with both arms, squeeze them in tight, and then slowly come all the way up to seated. In a seated position, we'll just think about lengthening through the crown of the head. Inhale as you lift your right arm up towards the ceiling, reaching up tall, and then exhale as you reach over to the left, finding that stretch in the side body. Inhale back to center, switch over the arms, exhale, reach over to the other side. Again, inhale back to center, switch over the arms, and we're just going to do 5 of these each side, moving with your own breath in your own time. Last one each side. And then after this one, return back to center, take the arms out wide. Inhale as you lift and lengthen, exhale to twist. So use your right hand against the outside of your left knee to pull the body around and look over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center, exhale to look over the other shoulder. And again, just take your time. We're going to do 5 each side, moving with your own breath in your own time. Always inhaling back to center, finding that length, resetting, and then exhaling to twist and deepen the twist. Last one each side. And then we're just going to come back to center. Place your hands on your knees. We're going to do seated cat-cows today. So you're going to inhale as you lift the chest, look up towards the ceiling, find a small back bend, open up that chest, and then exhale as you round through the back, chucking that chin in towards your chest, dropping the head to look towards the floor, and sinking into your lower back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. And again, just 5 in each direction. And one more each way. And then just slowly come onto your hands and knees. And we're going to tuck the toes and press back into our down facing dog. So come up into your down facing dog. Think about your setup here. So spread your fingers, grip the mat with your fingertips, then press down through your knuckles. Your hands shouldn't be flat on the floor. You should have some gaps in between, just like you would when you're standing on your feet. You're then going to press through your arms. So bend the knees, don't worry about the legs so at the moment. Press the crown of the head towards the floor and think about opening up your shoulder blades so that you've got a nice broad upper back. You're nice and strong there. Then think about pointing your tailbone towards the ceiling, and now you can begin to start pedaling through the feet, opening up those hamstrings, those calves, those hips, those ankles, those feet. Taking a few breaths, just gently rocking from side to side, easing into those muscles. And then slowly walk the feet all the way in towards the hands and come into your Uttanasana forward fold position. So bend at the knees, chest over the thighs, crown of the head towards the floor. Taking opposite hand to opposite elbow, we're going to relax in ragdoll for just a few breaths. You can stay still, swing from side to side, bounce up and down, whatever your body needs. Just get into the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back. Start to ease off those muscles. And then we're going to inhale as we come all the way up, extended Tadasana, reaching up tall, finding that stretch. And then we're going to exhale as we come down into our warm-up round. So come down into your Uttanasana forward fold. You can take ragdoll or you can just hang out here with your hands on the floor. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, inhaling to find length, exhaling to fold deeper. You might want to clasp between your behind the back of your calves. Bring your head down, inhale, find length again. Exhale, fold deeper. Last one, inhale to find length. Exhale to fold deeper. Plant your hands on the floor, walk the feet all the way back to your down facing dog and just pedal out the feet once more. Remember, have that nice broad upper back, don't let your neck get sucked in towards your shoulders. Have that space between your ears and your shoulders and a nice relaxed trapezius muscle around your neck. And then we're going to come into our lizard lunge. So we're going to take right foot outside of right hand, drop the back knee to the floor, inhale as you lift and twist the right hand up towards the ceiling, exhale, release the hand to the floor, step back to down facing dog. And we'll do the same on the other side. So left foot comes outside of left hand, drop the back knee, inhale to lift and twist. Exhale, release, step back to down facing dog. From here we're going to take a gentle vinyasa, so we're going to inhale, roll forward to high plank, option to drop the knees, exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra or sphinx if you prefer sphinx, that is always an option. And then exhale as you press back to extended child's pose. We're going to go through that routine one more time. So inhale, come up onto your hands and knees, tuck the toes, exhale, press back to down facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps outside of right hand, drop the back knee, inhale to lift and twist as you lift the right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the hand to the floor, step back to down facing dog and repeat on the other side. So left hand, left foot, drop the back knee, inhale to lift and twist. Exhale, release and step back to down facing dog. We're back to that slow vinyasa. So inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Remember, option to drop the knees. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra or sphinx. Exhale, sit back to extended child's pose. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way up onto your hands and knees. Tuck the toes, press back to your down facing dog. And then just gently walk the feet all the way in towards the hands. And find your Uttanasana or ragdoll position again, wherever you need to be. Inhaling to find length, exhaling to fold. 2 more breaths just like that. Inhale, exhale. And then on the next inhale, we're going to lift all the way up. Extended Tadasana, reaching up tall. Exhale, release the arms. Shake it all out. You should be feeling a little bit more warm and mobile now. So from here we're going to start our slow flow. So we're going to step into warrior one. So right foot goes all the way back to the back of the mat, 45-degree angle, flat foot on the floor. Inhale to lift the hands up above the head. Exhale, sink down into that warrior two position. Think about having a nice, warrior one position. Think about having a nice upright torso. Pull those shoulders back and down, brace the core, squeeze those inner thighs and press through the feet. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, can you sink any lower? And then inhale as you lift just slightly, twisting the hips open to the long edge of the mat now. Exhale as you release the hands parallel to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. Eye gaze should still be forwards over your front fingertips. Exhale, can you sink any lower? And then inhale as you lift and twist to the long edge of the mat. We're coming into a wide leg forward fold. So find your star pose as you inhale. And then exhale as you fold forwards, hinging at the hips. Bringing the crown of the head towards the floor, pressing into the ground with the hands. And just take 3 deep breaths here. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then this time take your right hands into the center of the mat. Inhale to lift and twist with the left up towards the ceiling. Really reach up tall, open that chest, open that inner thigh. Exhale, release. Walk the hands all the way to the front of the mat. Find your low lunge position. So drop the back knee to the floor, reach the heart forwards, find that stretch in that back hip flexor, and find your steady stance because we're going to lift our hands off the floor. So we're going to inhale to lift, coming up into crescent lunge, really press into the floor with that front leg, take the eye gaze up to the fingers, option to stay here or option to send the hands back. Inhale to come back up, exhale, place the hands back on the floor. And we're going to straighten the front leg, flex the toes and come into half splits. So back knee should be under the back hip at a 90-degree angle, reaching the nose towards the toes. You can just feel that stretch in the hamstring. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to come forwards. Inhale to lift back up into that crescent lunge. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten that front leg, flex the toes. Exhale, nose towards toes, half splits. One more time. So we're going to inhale to come all the way back up, reaching up tall. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten that front leg, flex the toes, nose to toes as you exhale and fold. Inhale, come forwards. Frame that front foot, step back as you exhale to down facing dog, and we're going to take a vinyasa. So inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. We're then going to take the right foot through into another low lunge. So right foot forwards, left leg back, back knee to the floor. Inhale as you reach the heart forwards, find that stretch now in your left hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then we're going to inhale as we come up with the back knee, straighten the front leg. Exhale, fold into pyramid pose. We're going to limber this 5 times now. So we're going to inhale to come forwards into that low lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid. One more, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid, and we're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale as you come back into that low lunge, and we're going to windmill the arms up, leading with the left all the way back up and over into half camel. So left hand grabs left heel. Oops. Try and find your balance. Inhale to lift and reach with your right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come all the way back up, windmilling the arms up and over. Step back to down facing dog, and we're going to take a vinyasa. So inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. From here, we're just going to walk the feet all the way back in towards the hands, coming into Uttanasana at the front of our mats again. Take 3 deep breaths, inhaling to find length, exhaling to fold. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, fold deeper. And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, release. So now we're going to step back on the other side this time. So we're going to go into our warrior one. So back foot at a 45-degree angle with the left foot. This time right foot forwards. Inhale to lift the arms up above the head. Exhale, sink down into that warrior one position. Remember, think about those train tracks on your mat. The wider they are, the steadier your stance is. Take a nice deep breath in, try and keep a nice upright torso. Squeeze the inner thighs, press through the feet. Inhale again to lift and twist the hips open to the long edge of the mat. Exhale, release the arms parallel to the floor and sink back down into that lunge. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale as you lift and twist to the long edge of the mat. I've got my back to you, I'm sorry. Reaching up tall into star pose, and then exhale as you fold forwards into your wide leg forward fold. So press into the ground. We're here for 3 deep breaths. Inhaling to find length, exhaling as you press, trying to push the crown of the head closer towards the floor. One last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, press, and then inhale. Take the left hand to the center of the mat. Inhale to lift and twist towards the right with your the right hand up towards the ceiling. Open those shoulders, open those hips. Exhale, release. Walk the hands all the way back around to the front. Find your low lunge position, and we're back to those crescent lunge and half splits again. So drop the back knee, set yourself up, reach the heart forwards, roll those shoulders back and down. Find that stretch in that back hip flexor. Inhale as you lift the hands up above the head, pressing into the ground with that front foot. Exhale as you reach back into your crescent lunge. Find your steady stance. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten that front leg, flex the toes. Exhale, nose towards your toes. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and then inhale as you come forwards, back into that low lunge. Lifting the hands up above the head. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale to lift, exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale to straighten that front leg, flex the toes. Exhale, half splits. One more time. Inhale, come forwards into that crescent lunge. Lifting the hands up, exhale, reach back. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale to straighten that front leg, flex the toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way forwards again, frame that front foot, step back to your down facing dog, pedal it out, and we'll take a vinyasa. So inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. From here, we're going to step the left foot through into our low lunge position again, resetting ourselves, finding that nice stretch in the back hip flexor, reaching the heart forwards, and we're back to those limbering from low lunge to pyramids, but on the other side. So inhale to lift the back knee, straighten the front leg, exhale, fold, pyramid pose. And then inhale as you come back to lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. One more to go. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax the back knee to the floor. Inhale to find your low lunge pose again. Find your steady stance, and we're windmilling into that half camel with the right hand this time, all the way back over to the right heel. Inhale to lift and reach with the left up towards the ceiling. Exhale, half camel. See if you can hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come all the way back up. Exhale as you windmill the arms all the way back up and over. Step back to down facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Take a few breaths here. Maybe even come down onto your knees and sit back and relax in extended child's pose for just a few breaths. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and then inhale to come all the way up. Tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. Walk the feet all the way in towards the hands, and then we're going to come to our balance section. So inhale to come all the way up, extended Tadasana, exhale, release. So the first pose, I'm going to twist so you can see me, is crouching tiger pose. So you're going to take your left ankle across your right knee, hands to your heart, and as you exhale, you're going to sit back into your crouching tiger pose. From here, you're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to see if you can stay here or reach your hands to the floor if you can, if mobility allows, and come into standing figure of 4 and hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to come all the way up, release the foot as you exhale, and then we're going to switch sides. So right ankle goes across right knee, hands to heart, and then we're going to exhale as we sit back. Woo. Sorry, I'm not very balanced today. Sit back into that crouching tiger pose and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the hands to the floor, straighten that front leg and try and bring that chest towards your shin. Coming into standing figure of 4 and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release that foot. Inhale to come all the way back up. Exhale, release the hands, and we're going to come all the way back down onto our hands and knees on our mat for a few final stretches before we finish. So if you come onto your hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, we're going to take the left hand under the right, bringing the left shoulder to the floor, looking out under the right armpit. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, take 2 more deep breaths just like that. And then inhale to come all the way back up and switch sides. So right hand goes under left, bringing that right shoulder to the floor, looking out under the left armpit. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. Again, 2 more deep breaths. So you're probably on your last one now. Take a deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way back up. We're going to come down onto our stomachs now and come into half frog. So take a hold of your same foot, same hand, and bring that heel towards your bum. And you can even flip the grip if you know how to, or just grab a hold of it and press the heel down towards the bum. Just take 10 or so pulses. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and switch sides. So you're taking a hold now, other hand to other foot, flipping the grip if you know how, and then just taking 10 or so pulses. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Release the hands. Take the hands out now in a T-shaped position. We're going to stay in this prone position, forehead to the floor. And then we're going to try and bring the shoulders to the floor. So you might even want to bring your chin to the floor instead of the forehead and look forwards. We're then going to inhale as we lift the left leg up, reaching it all the way up and over towards the right foot. Then take the left hand underneath the left shoulder and press into the ground. Finding that stretch down the right arm and in the right shoulder. Maybe in the left hip as well. Don't worry if your foot doesn't touch the floor and it's just hanging in the air. And then inhale as you come all the way back up and over, and we'll switch sides. So left arm goes out long. Inhale to lift and reach with the right foot over towards the left hand. Then right hand goes under right shoulder, pressing into the ground, finding that stretch in the left shoulder / arm. And just holding there for a few breaths. Opening up the chest, opening up the shoulder. This is a brilliant one for your rotator cuffs. And then inhale to come all the way back up to center. Exhale as you press back to extended child's pose. Take a nice deep breath as you stretch through the arms, reaching into the back. Taking deep breaths to fill up and expand across that upper back. And then walk your hands all the way over to the left.
Feel the stretch in the right side of the body. Take 2 deep breaths. And then walk the hands all the way back to the front. And then over to the right, feel the stretch in the right side, in the left side body. Take 2 deep breaths. Walk the hands all the way back to the front. Take 1 last deep breath as you reach as far forwards as you want. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way up. We're going to swivel ourselves around onto our bums now. Take the feet straight out in front of you. Toes flex back towards you. Pull the fleshy bits of your bum out from underneath your sit bones. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale as you reach forwards, and just take 5 deep breaths. Maybe even limber this if you want to. So inhaling to find length, exhaling to fold. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, how low can you go? And then inhale as you come all the way up. Take the hands back to behind you, fingertips pointing away, and lift through the chest. Find the stretch in the front of the shoulders, let the head hang back if you want. This is called the wrap. And just take 3 deep breaths. And then inhale to come all the way back up. We're going to come into a seated position now with the soles of our feet together. So butterfly, seated butterfly, and just let the knees bounce out to the side for a couple of deep breaths. Just pulsate the knees, and then whenever you're ready, use the elbows against the shins and press the knees down as you reach your head towards your toes, or nose towards your toes. And take another 3 deep breaths. Inhale to come all the way back up, and then slide down onto your backs. Bring your knees in towards your chest, hug them with both arms, and then just take a hold of your left knee. Exhale as you extend your right leg all the way to the floor. Inhale to pull that left knee in towards your chest. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release. Inhale to bring both knees back up to center, switch over the hands. Exhale, release the left leg all the way to the floor. Inhale to pull the right knee in toward the right sternum, towards the center of your chest. And again, just take 3 deep breaths. And then inhale to bring both knees back up to center. Take the hands out in a T-shaped position, palms facing down, and we're just going to drop the knees all the way over to the left as we exhale. Inhale to lift and twist the head to look towards the right. So head is in a different direction to your knees. Try and keep those shoulders glued to the floor if you can. If your knees are just in the air, that's fine. If you want to press down on the outer thigh or extend that top leg and cradle it in the opposite hand, you can. 5 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you lift your knees and your head back to center. Exhale as you drop your knees all the way over to the right this time. Inhale to lift and twist your head to look towards the left. And again, you can press down on that outer thigh or extend that top leg and cradle it in the opposite hand. And just hold for 5 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you lift your knees and your head back to center. Embrace your knees with both arms. Maybe hug them in towards your chest. Massage your lower back as you rock from side to side. And then we're just going to relax the legs to the floor and finish our practice with just a few deep breaths to finish. Or you may wish to stay here for your own mini Savasana. So just get comfortable on the floor. You can have your hands, palms facing up, palms facing down, hands on the belly, wherever you need to be. And in your own time, just take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thinking about drawing that breath all the way down into the base of your stomach first. Filling right up into the rib cage, all the way up to your clavicle, and then exhaling completely. Thank you for joining me in your practice today. If you want to stay and enjoy a mini Savasana, then feel free. But if you need to go, no worries. Namaste.